Hello. I am back doing a D&D stream again tonight. The Seeking Six are back, and you will see how it goes. So, once that happens, we'll just begin, and I'll start with a recap like usual, but thanks for joining. If you enjoy what you see, give me a like or a follow or a subscribe. It would be great. Appreciate it. But with that, alright, I'm back. And we are ready to go if you all are ready.
Can be.
Let's go.
All right. So we pick up the last time, having finally decided on one of the town board quests to take part in. Went to a few of the different taverns in the city of Frenga and decided to go out into the woods and try and retrieve some items for a gentleman who is most likely insane. But you decided to do that, and you were on your way to head out of the city when we ended the session last time. So we will pick up.
And he told us that we can have whatever we want out of the box, right? As long as we give him the box. Wasn't it something like that?
Everything except for the journal that he needed.
I am stuck on a gray screen.
For what? The boundary?
It's not even loading. I refreshed it many times, reopened it. It's just stuck on gray screen.
Let's see.
There we go. I see it somewhat.
You might all get kicked. But I just disabled a few modules. It was a little bit quicker for me to load in, so.
Now I can see.
You can see now?
Yeah.
Alright. Perfecto. Alright. So, you have all decided to leave the city and go into the woods. You can easily find provisions for the multiple day trip. Are you trying to find like horses to mount up on, or no?
Did he tell us how far we have to go?
He said it was 3 days travel for him.
Yeah. So was that on horseback or was that just on foot?
It was on foot.
Alright. I would just say maybe see about getting horses. That cut down the time and getting there and back.
Yeah, I like that. Sounds like a good plan. These old bones don't do very good walking.
So are we all in agreement then?
Yeah, I'll go get the food, and you two go get the horses.
Okay.
And I point in the general direction of the entire group so that it's kind of whoever volunteers to get the horses.
I mean, I don't mind going to get horses as well. We just gotta find a stable.
Just ask somebody.
Yeah.
And I take off to the food place and get food, and then meet back here in 10 minutes. Go. Break.
And say you go with Axel, so you know get enough food.
Sounds like a plan. I'm in.
I'm having the same issue as Richard.
You can't see anything now.
Yeah, I exited out the tab and went back into it 2 times.
Yeah, mine's the same.
Just completely close it and follow the link from the Discord.
Yeah.
I even did that.
did.
Still good.
Hmm.
It just kicked me out again.
Yeah, I just refreshed the module list to turn a couple more off.
Copy. Reloading.
Is anyone still having issues?
Yeah, just put me back on
Yeah.
that. I mean,
Same.
What the fuck?
Yep, still at a gray screen.
I'm just looking at your like LEDs on your headset. It's funny that they're in the front. No. Do you like see them in your peripheral?
No.
No.
No. Hi, Ray. You want to say hello? Come here.
Hell no.
What?
She just like immediately turned around.
Oh no, big girl.
Can't even see her. It's so dark in here. Zuko.
Oh, big girl. Look it, Zuko. Big girl.
He looks like he's like the same exact size as Cleo.
Yeah, he does. How much does he weigh?
It's like 50, 52 pounds. You know?
Okay.
I'm shutting it down. So you
I'm
guys
in.
you're in now?
My
Of course you are. I just shut it down.
Cleo, come here. Cleo. Cleo,
Yeah, I gotta get
much like Zuko.
about that time.
Hand her over. Hand her over. Come here, you big bitch. She's just in chew mode.
my cousin was over last night for New Year's, and she brought her 2 huskies.
Oh god.
Those ones talk a lot.
Yeah.
Did Luna stay in the bedroom?
Nah, she stayed out. Stayed out. living room. She's a
Oh,
little better. A little better.
proud of you, Luna.
Georgia.
They did like rip up all of her toys though.
Oh, look at this sweet girl. Oh my god.
Right. So it should be able to be loaded into now. If you don't, let me know. But we are going to keep going. So who is going to get the horses? It's Almar and who else?
I'll go too.
Come on, Pim.
Yeah.
All right. So just the two of you are going to get the horses. Should be fine. You ask around, and it's pretty easy for you to get to a stable near the edge of town, where you would need to leave. As you approach, there's just a young boy there. Hi, how can I help you?
We're looking to get a couple of horses for a few days.
Few days? How many days?
How many do you think, Sam?
I'm not there.
I wasn't paying attention because I'm still have a grey screen.
Caitlin's
Pim's
there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Caitlin's there.
yeah, I'm still on a grey screen, so I'm not paying attention.
It's
It's
Pim as
yeah.
well.
it's a 3-day trip.
It was
3
a
days.
3-day trip by walking.
Get there.
That's like a
Oh.
1-day trip.
Maybe about 3 days, 4 days. Yeah, maybe about 4 days.
All right.
Um,
How many do you need?
Just
Mm,
6 of us.
mm-hmm.
So maybe I would need about 6 horses.
Yeah, probably, because everyone's big.
Yeah.
Other than
Right.
us.
Let me check. And he goes through a door and walks into the stable, and you hear him switch from just walking to like running. You can hear the pitter patter of his feet as he runs. It fades away, and he comes back a little bit later, and he's broken a light sweat. Yeah, we can do 6.
Alright.
That'll be 6 for 3 days, 4 days.
Yeah.
We'll do 4 days, and actually, can we throw on another horse if you have availability?
We do. Okay. He goes over to like a little desk that's nearby and pulls out some papers and starts looking through it, and he runs his finger down like he's looking through, and that'll be 7 4 days. Can you do 7 gold pieces?
Not too bad.
Sheesh. That's a lot of gold.
He looks at the paper and he's like, I can't read, so I don't know what he wrote down. I don't actually know. He just puts the paper back in the desk.
Oh my god.
We don't want to get gypped off, so I want to see about finding someone that can read, or have one of us read it.
Why don't you just give him less than 80 gold and see what he does?
Yeah.
Give him your fake gold.
But that's oh yeah.
Or that.
That's
Forgot about
okay. I mean, it's only 10 pieces.
Well, you got to remember that we have to turn the horses back to them.
I mean, I don't
I
have
mean,
to
you
throw
could
the gold
you could
until.
steal. You could technically steal the gold 4 days later. Remember, you can.
Yeah. I can give the gold, and I have to return the horses. I can just call the gold back.
Do it.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna take the gold out of the bag, but I'm gonna just put the bag on like a table, in front of a table. Put the bag of gold in front. And, like, here's the gold.
Oh, okay. And he opens it up. He's like, you gave me too much.
No.
I
Keep
may
the
not be
extra
able to
penny.
read, but I can count.
Keep the extra.
All right, thank you. And he grabs it and goes over and puts it in the desk.
Good.
Opens the doors and leads you through to a back into the stalls, and takes a good half hour for him to get all the horses blanketed and then all of the tack on them. And hold on. And he goes to the wall and grabs a couple large metal rings that he attaches the leads to all the horses to. So one has 4 and one has 3. They should do what you say pretty well, but if you stop anywhere, make sure you remember to tie them, because they're trained to come back here.
Alright.
They shouldn't spook too easily, but they might. If they do, they'll be here. And you have the 7 horses
Alright.
to lead back to the party.
Yep. I personally totally gonna lose the job once I call out the gold.
So, was everyone else going to procure supplies for the trip? I take it.
I think just me and Zim.
Just you and Zem? Alright.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You are able to do so? Are you
How
looking
much
for
money?
anything else, or just the supplies?
Just foodstuffs.
Supplies, stuff for campfires, general survival stuff.
I mean, a pearl would be dope if somebody sells a pearl, but
I forgot about that.
You do have a lead on that, but it's down by the docks.
By the dogs.
oh yeah, they just yeah, I remember now.
Throw 'em away.
Yeah.
All right. So 3 days worth. Are you wanting 3 days worth or 4 days worth?
Three.
Let's go 3 days.
3 days. All right. That's
We go for it. It's always better to be prepared.
it'll be 1.5 gold per person.
Okay. So we have 6 in the party right now.
Should
7.
we just
So,
have
yeah.
everybody subtract 1.5 gold, and we can just say that we asked for your money when we got there?
Yeah.
So 1 gold and 5 silver.
All right. What are the rest of you doing? Well, I guess the rest of you is Catmanos and Khan. What are you doing?
I guess I'm just walking around with I forgot her name.
List.
Yeah.
Liz.
List.
Just walking around with her, looking around, and so.
What were the options again?
Glittering,
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
What are you doing while you're waiting for us to come back? Is what he said.
Well,
Probably sitting on your ass.
yeah, Kakan does that pretty well.
Looking like a hobo out there.
Hey.
Trying not to scare the locals.
Yeah, Kakan's just keeping to himself, you know. That's what he's doing.
All right. So you're not trying to find anything?
Negative.
It looks great. It looks crazy, but it looked great. You missed a couple spots in the back. Keep ringing my phone when you get it. Get a chance. I think it's at the back of the toilet. Or it's in here. I don't know where it is. It's fine. Alright, sorry. But you're not doing anything, so you're just waiting there when they return. Everyone comes back, meets up, and you are ready. You have your supplies and your transport. It'll take you about a day and a half to get there. So you're leaving. At this point, it's probably early afternoon. So you will be able to
That's rad.
make it to the forest and a little ways in. And the forest isn't a huge forest, it's just a small one. But make your way and find a decent spot to set up for the night. It's not densely wooded, but the forest, it seems to be old growth, so the trees are sizable, but they're spread out a little bit. So there's plenty of room to make a campsite.
Zem goes over and gets like all the logs, and he uses create bonfire to light us a little fire to keep us warm.
Axel pulls his goggles down, and you swear you hear like night vision goggles.
I might just, since we're setting up camp, I'm gonna just tend to the horses, make sure they're all good for the night.
All right, you're able to find a small stream nearby too, so they can have something to drink from. Make sure they're tied up pretty well. Right. Anything else that anyone wants to do before bedding down for the evening?
Well, I think we should decide who's gonna. I think we should have somebody keep watch.
The cat will keep watch.
We can do shifts.
I will stay up all night.
Well, you shouldn't do that because then you'll be
I
exhausted.
want to keep the humans protected.
No.
I'm a cat.
We'll take turns.
So, I mean, I can do first shift maybe. So we should do 1 or 2 people. What do you guys think? Watch.
There's 6 of us. We could break it into three shifts.
Yeah.
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 Okay, who wants first shift with me?
I'll take it.
I'll go the last shift since I'm an early riser anyway.
I'll be the middle shift.
Okay.
All right.
Con.
Yeah.
Which shift do you want?
Take the last one.
Alright. I mean, I guess I'll chill with the cat then.
All right.
The cat.
The cat, my nose.
You know,
All right, so the first two shifts, or the first shift, is him and Axel. Is there anything you want to discuss while you are looking out? It is a calm evening. Hear hoots in the forest, owls, and standard like critter noises. It's a
Axel
pretty
looks over with
brisk night.
Axel looks over at you with his goggles pulled down, so you you can't really tell that he's looking at you because it's like just like two jewels. I'm like, can you see in the dark? Because I can see in the dark with these bad boys.
I don't think so. Let me double check. Oh, I have dark vision.
Okay, lit. So I'll look this way and you look that way.
We sitting like back to back.
Yeah.
Okay. What should our code word be if someone's coming?
If you see something or hear something, just go, I see something.
Effective.
Alright, got it. Sounds like a plan.
Right.
And immediately as we turn away from each other, Axel's gonna pull out his book and start looking at his notes.
All right.
He's not even keeping watch.
All right. I need a perception roll from each of you. Yours at disadvantage. Axel.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Disadvantage +0. Oh, I rolled a nat 20 too. Fuck.
As did Ben.
Let's go. See, I didn't need to pay attention.
Laser focused.
Actually, you don't really notice anything. You just sort of hone in on your book and your journal. But Pim, you're looking around and outside, just out of your sight, you see shapes moving quickly in and out of like the edge of the firelight that you can see. Just sort of dancing in and out. They're moving fairly quickly, but they
It
look...
looks like people.
They appear to be like humanoid size, but you can't tell what shape or form they take. You can just make out their presence. They're not making any noise, but you can see what looks to be something that has some interest in the campsite.
Axel, I think I see something.
Where?
Right over there.
Do I see it? Do I see it?
You look over, and with her help pointing it out, you can make out shapes moving close and then backing out.
Can I tell what it is?
Nope.
If it's a humanoid or...
Nope. You see, you barely make out a shadow out in the distance with your perception
How
roll.
far away, roughly? Out of my sight, so 60 feet plus?
Yeah. Just on the edge of what would be a reasonable distance you could see in the dark. Dark vision doesn't let you see super clear in the dark. It lets you see shapes and outlines. But
okay. We go check it out, or you just want to hang back?
I mean, definitely someone should stay back. But
do you know how to climb trees?
I do.
I would hope so.
All right, you climb the tree. I'm gonna wake a couple people up, and I go over and I shake the old man. There's something in the shadows.
you wake up the one person who definitely
Oh my
cannot
God.
see anything
Just
in
lay
the dark.
down.
There's something in the shadows. It's been like 30 minutes since you fell asleep.
No, it's been hour and a half, 2 hours. You're
Okay.
getting
no, no.
closer to the end of your. You're getting closer to the end of
Right
your
in the
shift.
middle of my REM cycle.
Yeah, yeah.
He wakes up, rolls out of bed, and he's like in his jammies. Casts prestidigitation. He's got his robes on. Let's go.
And then I look up at him. Who else should I shake?
Don't shake lightly.
Catmanos.
I like walk over to him and I'm like, "Are you sure this one?" Shake him. Get up, son.
Oh my God. At that, all of you wake up.
What the hell? What's going on?
What the fuck was that for?
Tim's just gone in the tree. Nowhere to be found.
Just scurrying around like a squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
What was that for?
There's something over there. I didn't mean for everybody to get up, but I think we should go check it out.
Hell yeah.
I think Axel should go touch it.
Say less.
Poke
Go touch,
the
go,
beast.
go touch the butt.
People.
I start walking over towards it.
With the noise that Catmanos made, you can no longer make out the shadows in the distance. Either of you.
Ah, shit.
Oh, rats.
You scared it.
Even Pim can't see anything from the tree line?
Nope.
Or what? I see nothing.
All right, I guess we were just seeing something.
Did you take something to make like
Zem
hallucinate?
goes back to his tent, pissed off. Prestidigitation blows his tent doors open, and then he shuts them immediately.
Oh, geez.
All right. The rest of your watch passes no problem. You wake up Catmanos and who was it? Almar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
I shake Almar awake and he opens his eyes and it's just
Yeah.
Axel staring at him with the goggles like in his face.
Jesus.
Good morning.
Right in front of him, face to face.
Yeah.
You're a little too close.
Oh, sorry. It's my depth perception's kind of bad with these things on.
Amen.
Do I have to wake up Catmanos, or did you already wake him up?
Tim shook him awake.
I'll wake him up. Gently.
Don't touch me.
Wake up.
We'll just
Start
go
your
ahead and
watch.
walk to the post.
Same thing happens. You just hear the night like Axel and Pim were hearing. They're settling into their sleep. I would like you to roll perception checks, please.
Alright. Feels.
Perception.
All right.
Hold up. I wrote the wrong thing. Shit.
You want persuasion?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
It's right next to performance. Jeez.
Yeah, here it is. I rolled again.
So it's a +4. So you rolled an 8. So with those rolls, the What?
Well,
Discord decided to update just then for no reason.
I hate when that
Mhm.
happens. In the middle of talking, Discord just updates,
What
forces
the
you to
What the hell?
update.
All right. So with those rolls, you notice the night settles in and gets even darker.
are you able to sing in this?
I mean, kinda, not that much. What about you?
I could say okay, just not
I
perfect.
think because you're a cat, you should be able to see not clearly, but better than I can.
Obviously.
I mean, tap. If we're right next to each other, just tap me if you see anything.
I'll just whack you with my tail.
Alright.
The rest of the time passes. You see the night settle to the darkest point of the night. Start to get a little bit lighter.
My Discord just decided to update too.
Mine updated yesterday.
Right. As you wake the other two up, Zem and Raikou, well, Kakan, you are woken up the appropriate time. It's a couple hours left until the dawn. So, anything you would like to discuss with each other?
Sunshine. Do you still have that box with a handle?
You know what, old man? As a matter of fact, I do.
How's that doing with you? Are you feeling anything? I know when you've touched it, you haven't felt any other visions, just like holding it in the bag or anything?
You know, I don't think I've felt any.
That's good. That's good.
No,
Hopefully that'll work. Some strong magic that thing has. Obviously, something I don't know if we can trust.
I think it'd be fine.
Well, hold that tight. Let's go take a look. I'm kind of hungry. He goes off and he like starts wandering towards like the edge of camp looking for like berries and shit.
Right. Rather than look at the rations that you took with, Zem starts to walk off. Make
He's in a
perception
daze.
rolls,
Juan sees him
please.
wander away, and he's like, "Hey, old man,
Really good nature shit.
think you should be wandering out there
Perception
like
check.
that?"
Yeah,
Cappy.
perception check from both of you, and Zem, yeah, a nature check as well.
Let's see skills.
He's looking for fresh
Perception,
fruits to add to his oatmeal.
and then normal. Nature. $12. Oh wait, no. 4 per percent. I didn't get the perception. What the fuck? Here we go.
Alright.
9 for perception and 12 for nature.
Alright, Kakan, are you going with Zem as he's walking away from the fire?
Yeah, I kind of feel like I have to. You know, I feel like his little bodyguard.
Right?
So yes, I do go with him.
Right. Well, the good news is, with that nature check, Zem, you're able to find a small bush of currants that are edible, but they are close to being too far ripened, given the season. It is approaching mid-fall, so it's a little brisk in the air.
These, well, look delicious. We'll save these for a rainy day. He
Yeah,
looks
well,
like up at the clouds.
Fairly
Puts it in
clear
his
sky.
bag.
Fairly clear sky, so. But you're able to get like two handfuls of nice
Two
ripe
handfuls of
currants.
currants.
So,
Nice.
but as the two of you turn back to camp, you see two shadows come into your camp, pick up Liss, and run out of the campsite.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I like poke Zem's shoulder, and I'm like, "Did you just see that? Because I think I just saw Liz being carried away."
Her bedroll is empty, so it's in the firelight.
Do we
so
know
you
like
can
which
see.
direction they headed?
Yeah,
Like
they-
northeast, south, or west? Do we saw which way they ran off?
yeah, it would have been like a northern direction,
Okay.
the way the camp would be positioned.
I guess I should probably chase
No.
after them. Huh?
Yeah, chase after them. I'll alert the others. I turn around
Alright.
and just cast firebolt on their tents. And I take off running out with Kakan.
Oh
What the
my
hell
God.
happened?
I feel like since Zem is so old, I feel like I'm like carrying him on like a piggyback ride, you know? Because otherwise, should be too
We're
far
running, I'm
behind.
like dropping like something to like follow us, like little bits of fire, like little.
It's just,
You need to come
He's just lighting the forest on fire as he
Oh
runs.
my
Yeah.
god.
Then became an arsonist.
there is a fair amount of foliage on the ground that's dry, so this could
could
be
possibly go
interesting.
wrong?
This could be interesting.
It'll be fine.
All right, you are able to keep up a little bit with the shadows as they pass.
They don't call me Lightning McQueen for nothing.
They are outpacing you, but you can see the general humanoid shape. They look like people from where you're at. But Zem, you cannot see anything other than the little bits of fire as you're dropping it behind you,
Yeah, I'm
so you
fucking
can see
blind.
the trail.
Zem, maybe could you make them? Are we in range for spells and stuff? Like, are we
You
close?
are, but Zem would be at disadvantage.
Far away are they? Yeah,
I was gonna say, Zem,
right.
maybe you could cast levitate.
I can't see him though. I
Oh,
can't see
Yeah,
him.
they're running in and out of the trees. Like
Yeah.
you're keeping up as
Fair
best as you can.
Don't need to see to throw fireballs, baby.
Just set the forest
Light
on
'em
fire.
up.
Just make sure you don't hit Liz.
Fire!
light them up.
All right, so the rest of you wake up to this commotion of Kakan and Zem yelling and fire just engulfing your tents.
We're under attack! Get to your battle stations!
So you wake up in a
My,
panic,
tent's on
and
fire.
all of you do notice that Liss is gone. That would be probably the
Aw,
first
shit.
thing that you notice, other than your tents being on fire.
Where the fuck is Liz?
One Khan and them supposed to be watching over us. What?
Fucking Kakan never pays attention. Takes off running.
All right. Do you guys fall? I'm assuming you guys just
while Kakan's running,
take
he
off
sneezes
following.
because Let's talk shit about him.
I guess some of us should follow, and then a few of us stay back with camp.
All right. Who's staying
Uh,
back?
I want
I
to
can
go.
go. I can go.
I guess I had to sit back then.
You don't have to.
Well, to make sure our supplies and shit don't get stolen.
I mean, most of you have your supplies in like bags. The only things that you would be leaving behind would be like your tents and your bedrolls, which are being burnt down. So
Axel's gonna get on the horse.
all right,
That's a good idea.
Axel's
I'll do the same.
okay.
I'll hit
Um,
the tents. We can get new ones.
All right. Pam, are you getting on a horse or no?
Can she get on the same horse as me?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Not
me.
you. But you could get on the same one as Almar.
Okay.
Or literally anyone else other than me.
Yeah.
He's
Yep.
calling you fat, Axel. Fatty McFatson.
So, Cabanos, you're still staying at the camp?
I'm actually gonna go run after.
Okay.
In fact, I'm gonna change into my wolf form. So
All right. You take off running, and as you're running, you take 2 big steps, and then the last one you change midair, and your paws hit the ground, and you just take off after them.
Show off.
You have an easier time navigating through because of the fire and your wolf senses. You can smell the track of your companions. But for the 2 of you on the horses, Axel and Omar, I am going to need a animal handling check, please. And this is going to be at disadvantage
To the
Said
fire.
animal
because
handling?
it's nighttime.
Oof.
I'm back. My fat ass has been getting food. Hopefully I didn't miss anything important. I don't think so.
You're good.
One of our
nothing.
group members was stolen.
Nice. Which
Uh,
one?
The little girl that's not actually any of us, but that's
Oh,
like an
okay.
NPC.
Not as fun anymore. Continue.
all right. Omar, you with that check are able to keep your horse going. You and Pim each take 2 points of damage.
Oof.
Just remember the 2 points for when we switch to the next map. And then Axel, unfortunately with your check, you are guiding your horse and a branch pops out and you end up clotheslining the horse on the branch.
Clotheslining the horse or myself?
Well, both. But you feel your weight thrown into the horse's neck as it collides with the branch, and a spurt of blood comes out of its face
Oh, no.
as it drops dead.
Not the horse.
You'll take 6
Is this
points
Final
of damage
Destination? What is
as it,
happening?
you'll take 6 points of damage as it falls on you.
Oh my god. I thought I was just gonna fall off the horse.
Oh my
the
goodness.
horse
That-
just falls right on top of you.
Now. God, there's a lot more.
God damn.
Okay. So you get up and you're able to run after them. But with that, we are going to
Shouldn't he be able to roll though to see if he can get the horse off him?
his animal handling roll was low enough
Oh.
to
Crit failed.
interrupt any of that.
So is the horse still on top of him, or did he get from underneath it?
It like fell
Fell on
on
my
top of
leg.
one of his legs, so
Yeah.
he's able to pull himself free.
I'm strong.
I thought the horse like landed on your chest, just fucking pinned you to the ground.
I can just imagine Axel arrives and we're like, what the hell took you so long? What happened to your horse?
The rest of you, well, not the rest of you. So Zem and Kakan, you are the first ones that approach an extremely large tree, and the 2 figures stop at the base, and you catch up to them as they're dropping lists down at the base of this tree. And can you guys see the scene or no?
No.
No, I hear music
Negative.
though.
Yes.
Yeah.
The music is soothing.
Yes, I didn't have a chance to make battle music, so unfortunately.
Is this homemade music?
Yes.
Sick.
Big.
Can everyone see now?
No.
No.
Still on the main map.
Oh, I didn't move you. That's why.
Yeah.
Duh.
You
Okay.
silly goose.
There
You're so
we
silly.
go. I'm a silly goose.
You're a nutcase, Cleo.
She was sleeping, and then you squeaked her toy, and then you
I did not
restarted her.
squeak her toy.
You rebooted her.
I did not squeak her
Yeah,
toy.
you did.
Rebooted her.
Alright, so I don't actually have a figure for the creatures, so I am going to use these as placeholders. There are
Is
the
my
two.
screen supposed to be black?
Yeah, the whole screen.
Mine is too.
Same.
No,
Wow.
that's what I meant by can you see? Which
See everything. Right?
I can
which
see all that
setting
black.
is it?
I'm blind. My eyes.
Hey.
Better.
There we
Alright.
go.
Ooh.
Alright.
Pretty.
So you stop, and around this tree, there are like lights that are glowing and illuminating the area, so you can see it.
Ooh.
They done messed up. They gave the glass cannon vision.
And what you see is startling to Kakan, at least. Zem, I need you to make a history check with advantage, which I think you might already get advantage on.
Yes,
But
I haven't. I already have advantage. 16.
16, you recognize the Harengon standing before you. They are for Kakan, and I don't know if you actually know what they are, Jean, but they are humanoid in size. They're a little bit taller than both of you. They're like 6.5 feet tall, 7.5 if you count their ears. They are rabbit folk. They are humanoid running on their hind legs. They were running pretty quickly and quietly.
So do they
They're
look
wearing
like kangaroos?
they don't have the same like leg
Oh, they're
structure.
rabbit people.
They don't have the same leg structure. Their legs are a little more humanoid. They don't have like the weird bends in them. It's
Okay,
like
so like Bugs
like
Bunny.
like Bugs Bunny, like a stretched out rabbit. But they are each carrying a spear with a couple swords strapped to their sides, wearing leather armor. They're both gray in color. One has a white beard, and the other one has a tuft of brown fur coming between its ears. And they both have something in their hands that it looked like they were going to do something with when you come up to them. Liz is between them, behind them.
Is she like tied up or anything, or is she just like standing there?
She appears to be asleep.
She's asleep.
Can
Okay.
you wake up at all?
Dumb bitch.
Are we?
Let's
Are we?
see.
So far away from them? Are we close or?
Looks like we're what, about 10, about 30 feet away.
Yeah, about 30 feet.
Oops.
Should we
Yeah,
approach them?
Zem sees Liz like down on the ground. She looks like she's asleep, or he doesn't know. Like she's could be knocked out, and he's going full in on them. He's gonna first cast Hex on the guy on the left,
Right?
But they're rabbit people.
but they're also armed, and they just kidnapped our friend, and she's knocked out on the ground.
But Bugs Bunny.
Supposedly.
So Hex places a curse on that creature, the one on the left here, and until that spell ends, I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to it whenever I hit it with an attack.
All right.
And then I can also choose one ability when I cast it. This target has disadvantage on it, and on abilities checks made with the chosen ability. We're gonna do, let's see, Constitution. Yeah, Constitution.
Strong.
All right.
And then the chin, I'm gonna cast Ice Knife. No, we're gonna just cast Magic Missile at first level.
Okay.
and we're gonna do that all 3 times at the one on the left.
Okay.
Want to see dog butt behind your head?
Attack roll.
Peek through the virtual background.
Yeah, so they automatically deal damage too. They always hit as long as I can see them.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, not a critical. Sorry, let me reroll that. A normal hit. There we go. So each one deals 4 damage.
Okay.
And that triggers my hex.
So that's 3d6 then, correct? Or is it just 1d6 per hex?
1d6. So it's a
Oh,
total of
okay, so it's per
4, 8, 12 plus 6 is 18 damage.
All right. One on the left looks a little stunned. Kakan, what are you doing?
Wait, can I also run away too?
Yeah, if you want to move, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to the right over here.
All right. All right, Kakan, you are up.
What's
Well,
he gonna do?
well, since I am within 30 feet, I can do Axel's favorite move, and I cast Curse of Bloated Agony on the guy on the right.
No.
All right. Cast the curse.
You nasty.
And what is the defense on? Or I have to roll a save, don't I? Or does it automatically work?
For the duration of this curse, the creature has disadvantage on strength and dexterity ability checks and takes necrotic damage if it makes more than 1 melee or ranged attack during its turn. Curse lasts for 1 minute. You make a Constitution saving throw on a success. This curse ends.
You should have put that on the same one that I had. It's okay.
All right, so it takes hold. And you see the fur start to like ripple and stretch as it settles in. I believe that's a d4 that you have to roll for you to take damage as well. Or is that... No, it's not. It's not a right. Never mind. Would you like to do anything else?
Yes, I'm going to move. Right here. Can I move that way?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We in this. We're going to say Liz.
I think you still have your attack, don't you? I believe your Curse of Agony is a bonus.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Word. All right. Well, then let's strike with the rapier then. Which guy should I go after? Got the guy on the left.
All right. Make your attack roll.
Oh yeah.
That'll hit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 6 damage.
6 points of damage. Fur's starting to look a little matted in a couple spots where blood's seeping through. But they glance at each other. One lets out a cry. And they both jump up and plant kicks firmly on your face. It's a 24 and a
Oof.
16 to hit.
I ate it.
Ate it. All right. I need you to make a Constitution save. Twice. Or no, a Constitution save at disadvantage.
Ooh.
You take
Lord, have mercy.
you take 16 points of damage. But you manage to not fall unconscious.
Because I eat those.
Damn.
Like
So
that.
if you would have failed that, you would have went unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
And
Do we know what level these monsters are?
nope. And they back up out of your range, so you get a attack on one of them
Wow.
if you would like.
But did they carry Liz away, I'm assuming? Back to
No,
where
Liz is right up by the trunk of the tree.
Oh, okay, I see. I
You
got
can use Sentinel, Ryan.
I can activate my trap card now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm using Sentinel.
All right.
I don't know what it does. But I'm using it.
This is gonna be me in a couple minutes.
He gets an attack of
Sentinel
opportunity, and if
doesn't.
he hits them, they can't move.
That's not what Sentinel does. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. So that is not what Sentinel is.
I thought it was if they try and run away, you can stop them.
Not as per the
Not
ability.
yeah, what the definition says.
Yeah, when you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Creatures.
So,
Yeah.
so you have to.
That's the effect of
land
Sentinel.
your
It gives
hit.
them 3 kind of abilities. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they
I
can't
didn't say it was
disengage.
3. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
get
make
opportunity
your
attacks even if they use disengage.
Do you really want them to not get away though? They just smack the shit out of you.
Nah, man. I want all the smoke. Let's go. Bring him back.
Ryan's trying to kill his character. Got it. Copy.
Nah, Aaron. You're not about that life, bro. You're not built to.
Bro, I was a barbarian my past life, and like I was all about it.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like
so
it.
make your
I was broken.
opportunity attack if you would like. I'm assuming you would like to.
Oh, what now?
Which one would you like to attack?
Oh, we're going after the same
With
one.
Sentinel?
The left
one?
one.
Right.
Yeah.
Make your attack roll.
The one that kicked you in the fucking head.
They
I
both
think they
kicked him in the
did
head.
that. Yeah.
It was like one of those things where they like both grabbed hands, and, like
Mhm.
kicked you at the same time.
Yeah, kind of. Yep.
All in unison.
Do I do it? How do I do it? Do I do it in the rapier attack? What do I do?
Yeah.
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 It's yep.
So there-
Weapon attack.
Oh yeah.
That'll hit. All right. So it was unable to move back with its companion.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to roll for damage or.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Get shit on.
All right. Another cut opens up in the fur. More blood starts to soak in. And with that, I need Zem, you to make a acrobatics check. Ten. So, sorry, I need to get the token out. As you would see this happen, you hear, "Don't move," as a rope noose is dropped over your neck, over your head, and
Holy
lands on your
shit.
neck.
Shit.
And you feel it tighten a little bit.
A break his fragile neck.
Them's like, easy.
As a small patrol of the Heron Gun come up from behind.
Handgun?
And
Karen gun.
Heron Gun.
Oh. It's like, whoa.
They are now surrounding both of you. One behind you doesn't
Ruh-roh.
talk anymore, but the one closest behind Kakan. "Well, now what are we doing here? Bloody bad sport, I tell you."
Hey, your boys over here kidnaps my friend. I don't take too kindly to people taking my stuff.
At that, a knife comes out in his hand, and he puts it up to your throat. "You speak of that which has been taken before. How dare you try to keep her from us? She's been gone long enough."
What do you mean she's been gone long enough?
"See if you come with us." "Where's the rest of your group?" "Saw 6 of you."
Who knows? Axel's probably tripping over himself. Probably.
And with that,
He's like, Axel probably killed his horse or some shit.
with that, Katmanos, him, and Almar arrive.
No, Axel.
And you see 3 large rabbit folk around Sem. One holding a noose tight with some tension on it around his neck. The other one sort of twirling the dagger that had just been on Kakan's neck. One of the ones is bloodied by the tree. You do see Liss by the base of the tree.
I see them show up, and I look around the rabbit folk guy. I wave at them. I'm like, "Hey guys, I got this.
Sure.
Everything is
control.
Everything is okay."
I'm literally giving
Are
a
you
death
sure?
glare.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Doesn't look like it.
I definitely don't have a concussion or anything. Definitely
That
get
knife.
double kicked in the face.
Oh, this
Sam has a noose around his neck. It doesn't look like it's under control. Yeah, the fragile neck. And he's old.
Speak too lowly of me. All right, rabbit people, take me to where you ever wanted me to go, wanted me to see.
Your friend's gonna come along, or do we have to fix them up too?
I think they'll come willingly.
He puts the dagger away and turns and walks over to the 3 of you, having just gotten there, unaware that Kabanos isn't humanoid at the moment, still in his wolf form. But he doesn't seem to be afraid. Walks up to you and does it bends over at the hips, looking at you, Pin. How you do?
You know, it's been better.
Yeah, might want to put out the fires next time. And it looks behind and causes you to look, and you do see fires starting up in the forest.
Well,
Axel's gonna die.
I wonder who could have done that.
We did
Wasn't
a lot of
us.
work for us.
Wasn't
appreciate it.
us. I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't do that. No way.
What was that one over there? And points to Zem.
Oh, he's
Does he still have the bag on his head?
Yeah, it's the noose. Yep, it's
The
tight
noose.
too. It's pulled, so like if you tried to like cast or talk, they could just pull it. But
He just like puts his arms up and
he's an old man. You know how old men can be.
no
Hilarious.
respect, I tell you.
You lost an hour sleep, or however long you were up. You lost time.
I mean, can you blame the guy though? It looks like you guys were, kidnapping a little girl. It's kind of sus if you ask me.
And you're talking, and Axel comes panting, running into the
Covered in blood.
covered in blood,
The hell happened with
slight limp, sweaty as hell.
Where's your horse? Did you get a horse?
Huffing and puffing.
What the hell happened?
Axel? Everything
Hey,
okay there, bud?
everything's fine.
Where's the horse you took?
Did they attack you already, or why is there blood on you?
The horse tripped.
The horse tripped.
It's
And-
dead.
No,
Uh,
I don't have to pay real gold.
Well, I have so many questions for you, Axel.
We'll talk about it later.
I think
what
this
the
needs to
hell's
be
going on?
addressed. I think this needs to be addressed now.
I didn't even realize there's a lot of fucking ads. Holy shit.
And the one that was talking to Pim stands up, looks at you. Well, you're a bloody big one, aren't you?
I've heard that before. Yes.
Oh, he
What?
definitely doesn't miss
You
any
know-
meals. That's for sure.
Fun fact for my my people, I'm actually one of the smaller Goliaths.
I find that unlikely.
No, it's true.
Well, you're big enough.
My brother's about 8 inches taller.
Is he 8 inches wider too? See like a little
Probably about 6 inches
mischievous
wider.
twinkle in his eye.
Probably about 6 inches wider. At the chest. Narrow waist.
Well, good. I don't think he would fit anyway, but
He's the lead hunter of our tribe, actually.
we've got our lead hunter
Who are
here
you?
too. Over there's our lead hunter, Hedgepaw. And the one holding the noose waves his paw.
Why do you why is my friend in a noose?
He almost killed one of our recruits here. Points to the bloodied, bloated two, the pair.
Just,
They call me Craglow.
I beg your pardon?
Craglow.
now?
Oh, what now?
Craiglow. Okay. My name is Kakan. These are my companions.
What might they be called?
You know, we told one guy the Seeking Six a couple cities ago, and kind of stuck.
What are you seeking?
Oh, a bunch of different stuff. That's why it's so vague.
Never heard of you, but alright.
Well, I can't say I've heard of you either, but you seems you took one of our friends there.
Now listen here. And he pulls the knife out and like points it at you. This bloke here tried to say the same thing. That we took her. We're trying to return her home. You
Where
are
is
the
home?
thieves. Right
We-
back
hey,
here, of
whoa,
course.
Whoa.
And he just points to the tree.
We just found her. That's all.
Well, I bet
Yeah,
you
maybe
She
did.
came.
If anything, we
She came
saved
with that one.
Sure the queen'll like to know. Come with us.
queen.
Come quietly. We'll let you live.
I'm still giving him a death flare.
If not, we can mix your bodies in with the forest floor here and help nourish the trees.
Axel counts all of them.
Is the queen hot?
Hot?
Yeah.
Giant rabbit.
He turns. He turns. He turns and he goes, "What?
He's
What
into
means
that demon
hot?"
shit.
He turns to his companion. What's he mean hot?
You know, attractive.
She's not got a fever, but attractive. Well, some would say so, but not me.
Oh, come on.
No, no. Queen is not of my concern in those regards. But let's get going. Chop chop.
Be a shame if she knew that you said that.
And the two like go around to escort you. The lead hunter puts them over with the rest of you and slackens the rope a little bit, but does not remove it. And as you approach the base of the tree, it starts to expand, and there's a knot that opens up into a small portal. Looks like a fire ignites inside it and starts to burn. And the two heron gun that had grabbed Liz pick her up and walk into the flame and disappear from view. You all follow suit as everyone steps through. And with that, we are going to take a quick couple-minute break, and we will be back.
Yes,
I have to use the restroom real quick.
Get a refill.
I have such a bad attention span. Like, I don't really know what's going on still.
Well, you aren't
Well.
here technically as a party
I
member.
know. I
so you
just mean like I've been like zoning out.
Trust me, and
Hmm.
I'm the same way. So if like I'm not constantly,
Yeah, except Ryan is here, so.
yeah, like, mutagens, and then you consume it, and it gives you a special ability or something like that.
Alright, I'm
Is
back.
that right? Or
Let me pull up your dude.
'cause I'm reading it, but like it says that I have to learn or
Yeah, you can the mutagens you craft
right.
and consume them. You have the effect until you take a short rest or long rest, or use an action to purge it from your system.
Okay.
So you make one every time we rest. You can make one. It looks like
Mm-hmm.
So
you get to pick out of one,
Yeah,
two,
there's a
three,
list.
4.
where's this list at? Am I just dumb?
It
It's
is.
in your features and traits.
I don't. Are you looking in Foundry?
Oh, okay. So these ones that I picked. Okay.
Yeah, so in Foundry, they're actually listed as formulas. They're under your features. So you can do it in Foundry as well.
Gotcha. Now, could I change these? Because I know you can change them on my I can change them on my D&D Beyond page. Could I change them? Or
Is there what?
You have to change
When
them
you
on
level
D&D
up.
Beyond. Yeah.
Or maybe at a rest. I'm not sure, honestly.
well, yeah. I'm not gonna do it right now. Just
Hmm.
okay.
It's probably
can-
when he levels up.
And I can make one per short rest. I think it said right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mutagens, right?
Yeah.
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 All right. Is everyone back? I just want to make sure.
I am. I mean, I never left, but
I see everyone who's got their cameras, so I have to ask for the other people.
I'm present.
All right. Well then, I am going to switch. This portion is not going to be in Foundry. It is going to. I have to stream to you guys.
ooh, it's the fancy thingy.
Hmm.
His streaming on Discord.
Yeah. You could open my Discord window. Might have a little bit of trouble because I'm also streaming like OBS, so
Huh.
can't tell
It's-
who's watching. It's not
Everybody.
telling.
See it.
Everybody's in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you come through the fire,
Oh, so we're not inside a tree?
you are not. It was like a portal. Look around. See forests. There's the portal that you came through. As you cross a bridge, there's a path that leads you to a small community.
It's really pixelated. I guess
is.
because you're streaming it on like 3 different things. You know?
Yeah.
When you stop moving, it comes into focus a little bit.
Yeah. It might be easier to see on my stream.
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks way better on the stream.
Yeah, Discord streaming is not great.
What's your Twitch?
Elder Thad.
Happy. gates. Yeah, I can see it here.
So you are led across the bridge. And led over to this area. And you are brought over to the small wooden platform. It's not small, it's like 30 by 30 feet. And here's lead you there. And now we're going to go to Aaron. Lexi, you are led out. Small group of people are waiting for you, and they escort you from a cell that was inside that copse of pine trees. And they lead you across the bridge and put you with everyone else on the platform. So, Aaron, describe what Alexi looks like for everybody else in the
Oh
group.
shit.
He is human. He's 6 foot, 200 pounds, like muscular, but more pretty much on the lean side of like muscular, and black hair, red eyes. Wears earrings on his left ear, has a scar that runs down his right eye, and then yeah. So I say red eyes, white human, kind of how he looks. Did I miss anything? I think I'm stripped down naked right now, aren't I?
No, you have your armor on.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
I thought you said the thing that like I thought you said the thing. I was like,
ask how many
Damn
inches.
it.
I thought you said I was in a cell, so I figured they took everything from me.
No,
Since I
they
was-
just took your weapons. They returned your weapons to you as they
Yeah,
led you
so,
across the bridge.
I got like leather armor on. It's like dark tan color, but like I wear like a black cloak thing that like kind of covers most of my body to kind of like keep me hidden, I guess.
Does it have a hood or no?
Yeah, it has a hood, but it doesn't. I don't always use it.
Oh, okay.
And the hairs lead you, so it's all of you on this wooden platform. Liz is actually seated there, being flanked by two of the Harengon. And we'll be right back. Chop chop. And the one turns away, walks into the green building in the back that has a reflection on it right now. Oof.
This fire, is this like a fire or is it like another portal?
It looks to be just like a normal fire. It has just a large bonfire.
Okay, so it looks different than the portal we came through.
Yeah, it's also
Okay.
huge. The heat is making all of you fairly uncomfortable. But out of
Except for
the
me.
house in the center,
I was born in it, molded by it.
comes floating with wings that look like an owl's. A slender framed humanoid, slightly pointed ears. With blonde hair that's curly and goes to the shoulders, bright blue eyes, a blue dress made of gossamer. It's form-fitting and flowing, and red like flats that are sparkling like gemstones. And she floats out, and behind her floats another feminine humanoid with long purple hair, a gossamer purple shirt that is form clinging, a blue skirt that's sort of blowing in the wind, a big red bow in her hair, and pink shoes that are also glittering like gemstones. And the first one out and, hello. Here you brought one of our own back to us. Or we brought her home with aid. I don't know if they would call it aid, but you at least didn't resist too long. And she is very commanding in her presence. It's obvious that she is in charge here. Everyone is deferring to her, sort of bowing their heads as she walks past.
Well, to be honest with you, we're a little bit confused.
About what?
Well, when we met Catmanos, she was with him, and she said she was lost and looking for help, and did never mention anything about a magical tree filled of rabbit people.
The Fae tend to have that effect on leaving. But you are here in our home. We're not the Feywild per se, but a small pocket of it exists here in our home. That's why we appear to be this size to you. As you pass through the fire there, it has an effect where it sort of equalizes everybody. Normally, we would appear as you, and she points to Pim, who has also shrunk with everyone else, so you appear to be the same height you normally would. But if we were to pass through, we'd appear to be about your height, little lady. You have the most beautiful hair, by the way. Simply exquisite. And she reaches up, floats over, and reaches up and sort of tousles your hair a little bit. And I love the added decoration. Referring to the twigs and leaves in her hair. And as she floats away, I have something of that myself, and she fluffs her hair, and some small little leaves fall out. One thing all of you do notice is as she walks past, the smell of warm cookies being baked. Do you see what?
We see the girl.
Liz?
Liz, yes.
Yeah, she's sitting
What is going?
in the corner.
What is going on with your webcam?
Does she look happy?
She looks confused.
There it goes.
I say aloud, I think I'm I'm confused as that little girl looks.
Yeah,
First-
who's that guy?
He sought to bring some ruin to our small village here. He's only been
Not
here for a
true.
few months. Although
I was just
I
looking
don't
for
think he remembers any of the time that's passed. And you have
Most
no
definitely
idea
not.
what she's talking about.
Yeah.
How did he know to come through the fiery tree portal?
Oh, he didn't. If you stay outside long enough, you end up falling asleep. We brought him in gently. You're not injured, are you? And she points to you, Alexi.
Don't appear to be.
Good,
Don't
good,
really know
good.
what's going on.
Why were you here in the first place? We never deigned to speak with you because we don't usually speak to solitary humans.
But you kept me in a cage for a month. Oh, I guess I don't know that, do I?
She just told you that
Just
she
said
did.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
she said it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say that. Like, I should tell you this after you kept me in a cage for a month without asking why I came here?
You're just a human. Your kind usually aren't so interesting.
Wow.
Racist.
Yeah.
Defense to that!
Yeah. I kind of scoff, like, I see.
It's like
Some-
that.
Sometimes you bring stuff worth value, but other times you just burn what you have here and leave. And she glares at you, Zem.
Yeah. I guess I say I'm searching for something of value to me. And then kind of like leave it at that.
What might it be? Maybe we could help, or if you helped us, we could help you in return. I'm curious, what do they say out there about us? About the Fae folk? It's been a while
Have
since
any
I've
idea
heard
what
the tales of them eating children and stealing the teeth from under pillows.
I remember anything yet? I don't know. It's coming back.
Make a history check.
Good idea.
Just a normal one, not at advantage.
Yeah. Nope. Don't remember anything. 8.
And she thinks for a second, pauses, and the last human that came here left with a box of stuff. We kept it because it does hold some of our secrets, but if you prove yourselves valuable to us, maybe you could leave with it. He was awfully annoying and inquisitive. That's why we finally removed him from our presence.
That does sound interesting, but we still don't know why you want Liz. Why do you need her back?
You do not recognize her features?
No. She's a girl we just met along with the wolf over there.
She have bunny ears that I just have not seen.
And she floats over to you, Zem, and she's like, "May I?" And she goes to touch your forehead.
Simba.
Yes.
And links with you, and you do
Ooh,
then recall
they just linked.
time where you have lived in this village. Lived here.
He's just like looking around in like wonder.
10,
Like,
15
what?
years. You had a son who you had learned about in the vision that is no longer with you. You also had a daughter. And you did have a wife here as well. You do not see them at the moment, though. Right.
He's like definitely like looking around frantically, like see if they're like anywhere near.
Piecing it together, it would have been about 40 years ago. outside of the Feywild.
Ha. This is insane. How am I back here? Wait a minute. I recognize this town. This
Recognize the town? How do you not recognize your grandchild when you were traveling with her?
He like looks over at her and there's like What? What my son, my daughter, where are they?
Your son perished trying to defend our home from some humans that sought to find our secrets. There's a small party that were able to defend us here, but we lost a good number. As you can tell, we don't have many to begin with, but the loss of 7 of our own was tragic. Sorry that you're learning about this now.
He's like all teary-eyed and shit.
She has one tear that like falls, and it's like glittery as it falls and runs down her cheek. But the rest of you, why were you traveling with him and his grandchild, even though he wasn't aware? Why? How did it happen? If you want to you can just say you give the brief explanation to her, get her caught up on the events. She shakes her head, and outside world is insane. It's crazy. And you don't have to stay as a wolf anymore. We know what you are. Your kind are most often accepted amongst our people. Referring to you being a druid. But I'd like to get to know each of you some more, but we'll have to carve out some time for that. For now, we'll see how worthy you are to spend time here. See if you can help us get into some mischief, too. And at that, her eyes sparkle and light up. But first, and she floats over to you, Zem, and puts her arm through yours and leads you off to the house that's back behind her thing, the one with the tower, and leads you in. And Lisk goes with you. Opens the door, and inside is a fairy that is older than you remember her, but your wife from the previous lifetime. She's still alive, just a little bit older. And your daughter, who you remember as a small child, has now grown up and seems to be about 30 years old. She looks very similar to her mother. That they're both fairies with insect wings, butterfly wings that are bright orange,
Nice.
leading to a red tip.
Attaboy.
So like Zem walks in with Liz and like he just like collapses to his knees, like holding her, and starts crying.
Everybody's crying. They rush up to you. Your daughter's touching your face, and you've gotten so old.
My dear, it has been so long. Look at you. You're grown. He looks over at his wife, goes over and gives her a big kiss and a big hug.
She turns it passionately and just ecstatic to have you home. For however long you can stay this time. With that, the queen closes the door and flows back to the rest of you. I believe we should get you some rest, and I can put you up in my abode. In the morning, we can discuss options for you, what we might be able to help with once you leave here. I sense you have something very troubling, pointing to Kakan. And you looks at Almar. You have a lot of pain that you're struggling through. Maybe we can assist with that.
He just tilt his head looking down. Because it's just the truth, and just look down.
I don't think I've ever seen one of your kind here before. And floats past Axel, stroking his shoulders, like, eyeing you up and down as he walks around. But the one I'm most excited to get to know is you. And stops in front of Pim. And she takes a little bit of powder out of her pouch. And says a small chant. And stoops in front of you and blows it into your face.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You blink really fast as it gets in your eyes, and as it starts to clear your vision, everything is a kaleidoscope of colors. It's
Oh god, am I?
They gave this man shrooms.
it's very disorienting, but oddly beautiful at the same time. You are seeing both the current plane and the ethereal plane.
Cool.
Where?
Maybe
Is
we
he
have
seeing that, or is
something to
everyone?
do. Just Pim.
Okay.
And she like touches your back. Maybe we'll put some things here to help you. And floats past and stops in front of you, Alexi. You have the most intriguing eyes of any human we've come across.
It's the Sharingan.
Now, we've heard tell of stories of us terrorizing humans, but it looks like you ate some children to give you that color eye. Do humans do this?
This is Pim
No, this is the queen.
that ate someone, or
Asking if humans eat their children, like eat small
What?
humans.
hell?
Ask you if you ate someone to get your eyes that color.
What the
That's what she
hell?
just asked you.
I reach out of habit for where my sword is, and it's not there, and I'm just like, oh, like very sketched out by what's happening.
Don't worry, we're not gonna sacrifice you. We don't do that. Not like
Don't do that,
humans.
or don't do that anymore.
No, don't do that.
I ask.
Oh, you ask?
Oh, yeah.
We've never done that. We leave that for the barbaric humans to do, or
Sorry, but we
any
don't
of the
use-
larger races. I don't know. Our stories are humans are never the good guys for us. They're always trying to find our secrets and destroy our ways of living. So pardon some of the hostility you may see. And the sun is starting to rise more fully now. Let's get you some rest for the next chapter of our conversations. Leads you inside her house, and it's rustic, but very well made furniture and decorations, and very comfortable. It's the epitome of comfort. Does anyone want to discuss anything with each other before bedtime?
Did she bring us all in there, or just
All of you.
Alexi?
All of
Oh, I
all
thought
of
she was
you
trying to fuck Alexi.
No, all of you except for Zem. Zem is home with his family.
I mean, look at me. Who wouldn't? So we're all in the same room. Do you know which one of these houses it is?
Yeah,
Is it
you'd be in the
yellow
top.
one?
You'd be in the top floor. It's the green one. Here, I'll
Okay.
recenter it.
I see.
But it'd be like
So we're all in there.
Yeah, the top floor. There's a few beds, but not enough beds for everyone. Just a few mats laid down for those who don't sleep on the beds.
Yes, I say, I know I don't know any of you, but I'm definitely not sleeping anytime soon. So I don't need a bed.
You've been here for months?
I guess. She says I wouldn't remember. So I only remember waking up and being dragged to you guys.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned if I fall asleep that I'm going to be here for months.
Yeah, I think you understand why I don't trust anything right now. I kind of start like, scanning the room to like look just for something that's like out of order.
I start sniffing around the room as well.
Both of you make investigation checks. Actually,
Do I gotta roll that or something? Or...
Yeah. Yep, it'd be just roll 1d20 for me, and then I'll look up your character sheet real quick.
Just slash roll, or is there something I
It's
gotta
not
click on?
added yet. It's type slash roll with a space, and then 1d20.
Under the public roll thing?
Yeah.
So 1d20 slash roll? Or...
Slash roll space 1d20.
Okay.
So wait, Zim's in a different house with his butterflies?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm in my house. My family.
With this butterfly.
So are these like butterfly rabbits? Is that what's happening? Like they're
No,
furries?
the butterfly, they're fairies, and then the
fairies.
other race is the rabbits. The
The rabbits are the
herringon.
one that brought them inside.
Yeah, they're
Oh, so the queen is not a rabbit with
no.
wings. It's
The queen
just-
is a fairy.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like over here like I'm like this is getting weird. What the fuck is going on?
No, the queen stands out
Okay.
because her wings, instead of being the standard, which are like a butterfly or a
So
moth,
they're like red tips or something.
they're owls, like
Oh, okay.
like bird
Yeah,
wings.
Yeah. Okay, a little bit less creeped out now, but still.
Yeah, the ones with the wings on the back are fairies.
Good.
And the others are the herringon. That's why the one, when asked if she was hot, was like, not my type, because he's a rabbit. They generally would not.
They like stick with
Crossover.
the race.
Well, fairies have been known to be beguiling to many other races, but herringon,
Didn't stop the old man.
nope.
Where's that old man? I wanna-
Confirmed non-virgin.
Yeah. Has kids equals grandkid.
The old man has had confirmed sexual relations.
The fairy.
Do the fairies age different speeds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they
She's
age
probably
more
still
slowly.
like really hot.
So she's hot and he's old.
Yep. Yeah, it looks to be like a 40 or 50-year difference now.
Damn. Hate that for
Sag.
Zim. Well, love that for Zim. Hate that for Zim's wife.
Classic vampire story.
Right, I'm gonna close out Flowscape because my computer's not happy with me. All right. So,
Okay, so show of hands, who trusts the queen?
Not me.
I say aloud, not a chance.
Okay, I don't think any of us do. So
Not enough to take a nap, that's for sure.
Not enough to go to
Oh,
sleep.
Pim's still like high as fuck.
she wasn't high, it just
Is she
changed her
tripping?
vision. The vision lasted like 10-15 minutes, so it'd be wearing off now.
Oh, okay.
Just sitting there, like, just, oh yeah.
Some water.
Now, okay. Second question: Do we believe that? Do we believe that the girl is from here?
I'm still skeptical. Yeah.
I don't
She's
know,
saying
it's
that
just still all a little too odd.
Well, they're saying that it's Zim's granddaughter.
And it's
Uh-huh.
a little too sudden. Yeah.
Did
Want
they
more proof.
explain why Liz didn't recognize him?
No,
I know they said that
did not.
Zem. Okay. So that's odd.
Mm-hmm.
So is his grandchild not his actual child?
That's what they said. Yeah.
Okay.
Bliss is
Alleged.
Zem's alleged
allegedly.
grandchild.
Allegedly.
And she's
I
like
was
10. She's like old enough to definitely know
yeah.
and
I was
like
thinking
And
communicate.
if she's a fairy, that means that if she looks like she's 10,
Well,
she's
should-
definitely older than 10.
should be partial human too. Wait, he's human, right? Or what is he?
He's
Mhm.
he's
human.
human.
So he be partial human. Does that mean like? Well, I mean, should be like less fairy, like less. I mean, I guess she did look
Right,
human. Y'all couldn't
right has
tell.
more human.
Yeah, y'all couldn't tell though. So, gotta be pretty human looking.
Where's Liz at right now?
In the house with Zem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so assuming that it is Zim's granddaughter, do we think Zim wants to leave his granddaughter here or bring his granddaughter with him?
She's been traveling thus far, so wouldn't make a difference if she came with us or not.
Well, it makes a difference of whether or not we need to take her or can we just leave.
But also, we have definitely put her in harm's way several times.
So,
She is a child.
Mhm.
She's survived so far, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean she's never
She can
been in
take care of
danger.
herself.
we're just toughening her up.
I don't mind keeping her with us, but
Yeah, same.
this is also different circumstances for Zem. If he
Yeah.
would, and now it's not just a stranger; it's his family.
Yeah. So the decision would be up to him.
Yeah.
Is
my
it
head
his
is
family
about to
though?
die.
This is what I'm thinking.
Mhm.
What if it was?
We don't know.
In looks and
They
magic.
allegedly.
What if?
And I think it's up to him whether or not we bring her.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
And if he wants to bring her, do we ask permission or do we just take her?
We take.
I mean, I don't think they would just let us walk out with her.
I do
They
like
took her
uh
from us.
history check or something on like if I know anything at all about fairies.
Oh yeah, make a history check.
Literal 1d20.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah, I'll have your character in the next game, next session.
Oh, you mean like my stats and shit? Or
Yeah, it'll make it easier for you to like do
I'm
rolls.
probably not noticing anything. 10. My intelligence is like 10, I think.
Your history is +3 though, so it's
13.
13. 13. You would have probably heard rumors that the queen claims are incorrect.
About humans? Or
No, about fairies. I mean, I think everybody would know that they're rumored to be either one, not real, which that has been proven to be false, but mischievous and ill-intentioned with people, which the
okay.
queen kind of admitted to
not
being,
liking other
being
races.
already. Yeah. But other than that, you
Not
wouldn't
liking
know
humans.
specifics.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm still sketch. I guess I can keep that to myself for now, but
I mean, they didn't give you your swords back, so like you're sketched
yeah, I can't
out.
do anything. Yeah.
The rest of you do all have your weapons.
Oh, great.
Just you who was seeking to harm them.
Need some children.
Yep. I'm assuming nobody sleeps, or Zem, are you sleeping?
Zem's definitely sleeping with his wife.
All right.
In both fashions, Cammy.
Alright. It's been 40 years.
You still got plenty in the tank.
Jesus.
I'm surprised so far, like into the campaign, that Kakan hasn't slept with anyone yet.
He
Well,
he
to
had
be
a
fair,
night.
Ryan hasn't been here controlling.
Yeah.
He had a night at the one brothel.
Did he? Where you got to sleep with someone?
Mhm.
Damn.
Damn.
Both him and Zem spent some coin.
Oh.
Oh, Zem, don't tell your wife.
To be fair, he didn't know about his wife. He
Yeah,
completely forgot.
You got Alzheimer's.
We have a chat without you, Thad, so that we can discuss without you
Oh,
hearing
Jesus.
us.
It's just memes
It's just
during the
full
session.
of
It's all
gifs
memes.
of when shit is happening.
All right.
It's just memes, and then combat is me and John telling people to use their
What
spells and shit
to
that they don't know
do.
that they have.
Well, all right. Well, the night passes very well for Zem.
Oh yeah.
You reconnect with your wife and with your daughter, and
Should he roll for duration?
I'm gonna be nice and say he doesn't have to.
We all know. It's okay though.
Seeing her is invigorating enough. But does Zem have any uncertainties about whether or not it's true?
Nah,
Or is
Zem
Zem believing
100% believes it.
Okay.
Poor guy.
He's under their spell.
All right. So,
Nobody else believes it's just him.
all right. So a few hours later, the queen comes up and looks around. See nobody rested at all.
No, we
All
did.
right. And she like looks at the beds and like the mats, and they're all clearly untouched.
We all have like rings
Huh?
under our eyes and shit.
Well, you would have gotten a full rest before Liz was taken.
Ooh, long
I've been,
rest.
I've been chilling
you
in
all
a,
get the long rest.
I've been chilling in a cell for a month. I'm sure I'm not too tired.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
But it is. She's getting you up around like lunchtime. Or coming up
So
around
we get a long
lunchtime.
rest?
Yes.
Although we would have gotten that before our little battle,
Yes.
so I'm still injured.
Yes.
Unless I could
little
have
bit.
taken a short rest while we were.
Oh yeah,
here,
while you were
sitting in
up
this
there, you
room.
could have taken a short rest.
Okay, well then I will use hit dice.
But she comes up and with her comes the smell of fresh baked cookies. And she walks around and you could have rested. I don't mean you any harm for now.
For now?
It really should have said for now.
And she like floats away and does like a flirty little look behind her shoulder and tosses her hair again. The leaves fall down as she floats down the steps. And
Well,
she calls
so
up,
you're-
"Come down for some lunch."
I just realized none of y'all can understand me this entire time.
I mean, I think most of us
So-
assumed you. I think most of us assumed
No, I
you
never.
popped up.
I never.
Oh,
tried
you
to-
didn't?
Yeah.
I think it wears off automatically after like an hour.
After an hour, yeah.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
But so you guys can go down for lunch if you would like.
I'm going down there. I'm hungry.
Yeah, same. I haven't had anything since last night, so yeah, I'm hungry.
I want some cookies.
You get downstairs, and unfortunately, there are no cookies.
Oh, what?
But
We
there
riot.
are a small assortment
Protective.
of different like sandwiches. There's different cheeses, a few different drinks laid out, like pitchers of drinks. You guys don't
Is
know
any
what
of it
any of
orange?
it is. No, none of it's orange.
Trigger.
Is there any water?
There are two pitchers that are clear. They could be water.
Okay, I'm gonna stay completely on the other side of the room, away from them.
So is anybody eating?
Yes.
No.
Right, I'll wait a significant amount of time before to start eating to see if anything happens to anyone else.
I'm gonna be with you. I am not going near those containers of water.
I'll eat and
Pecan
then,
goes
like look at Alexi like staring at us to see if there's like anything wrong. Just be like, "Are you waiting for us to eat to see if they poisoned us before you eat something?"
I say yes, clearly.
That's fucked up.
Competition.
Look, we're in a fairyland that I never knew existed, or I didn't believe existed. So, gonna kind of take this slow.
I'm gonna try and walk outside and see if they stop me from walking outside.
Well, there's no one inside. The queen. It looks like the queen had
Okay.
left, but as you go to open the door, it swings inward, and the other fairy that was following the queen around is trying to come inside. Oh, hi.
Hi, I kind of just try and squeeze past.
Did you get anything
Like
to
it's-
eat? And she'll like put her hand like on your chest.
Don't touch me.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
She is radiating a sort of like chill around her. It's
Chill,
her,
like
her
cold, or
hand is
chill,
cold,
like-
cold to the touch.
Hmm.
Like she has like an almost an aura around her that's cold, temperature cold.
Undead lady?
I'll say, I'm not really a morning person. Not big on lunch or breakfast. More of a, binge eat at dinner time kind of guy. So
That's not healthy.
Pim's just like in the table. Fucking
I was
idiot.
like, you need to be
down
healthy.
at my 12 pack that I have. Well, it's working out all right.
I
And
might need to get that checked out.
the fairy like slides her hand down to your stomach and might impress some
Whoa.
people, but it's adequate.
Mommy?
She like says you're adequate and like pushes past you into the house.
I'll take it. I'm walking outside.
All right, you're able
Just
to walk
right outside
outside.
the door.
You just
right
stand
outside
outside the door. You see the same
Yeah.
thing. The big fire is in the center of the village. It's not quite as tall now, but it's still burning. There are more folk traveling around, like milling around. There are some Heron Gun troops kind of patrolling, sort of leisurely. They're not marching in tight formation. They're just sort of hanging out, walking around, doing patrols. It seems like it's a fairly safe place here. You do notice a bunch of wildflowers on the ground and a bunch of butterflies and birds flying around. Nothing too out of place. You see the queen talking to a small group of fairies off in the distance. The rest of you, the one fairy comes in and, "Hi, I'm Mayberry. I'm the queen's assistant here. Handmaiden, I guess you would say. I'm glad some of you are enjoying the food. Not all of you are grumpy."
That's
I'm
such
just
a cute name.
I'm just not going towards the food with those deadly jugs of water over there.
Deadly, and she like grabs one, pours a cup for her, and drinks it herself. Just, it's water.
I don't trust water.
I don't think so.
She like looks at you. "But do you trust me?"
No.
Oh,
That's a shame. And floats over to you, Alexi, and, "What about you? Do you trust me?" And like runs her hand through the back of your head, like the back of your hair.
They're so touchy feely.
Trying to seduce you.
Unlike your friend out there, I always have a big appetite. Does a little dainty spin. Almar, are you sitting down?
yeah.
She pushes your chair back and sits in your lap.
Oh,
It's always fun to
He's very
have.
physical.
It's always fun to have more companions here. She like leans back and touches your hair.
yeah. I'm gonna just,
She stands up and, "Sorry, you're more of the Herringons type," and sort of touches you like gently, Catmanos. Just like
Don't
touches
even
your
touch me
shoulder.
again. I only let Pacific people rub me and touch me. And you have not earned that trust yet.
You're so needy. But
The
so,
main reason why is because of that
no, not needy.
container
Consent,
you
please.
drink. You
And-
drink some of that deadly water. I do not want to be touched by you.
You need to give him some treats.
She reaches down and grabs like a little, like a biscuit sort of thing and takes a small bite off the corner and leans up to you and just sort of shoves it in your face. Just sort of crumbles all over your face.
What do I look like, a dog?
No, you look like a cat.
Why do
sort
you
sort
shove it in
of
my
sort
face
of
like a dog?
sort of pokes your chest and meow and like spins
I mean, I
away.
can transform to a dog if you want me to.
And on her way past, she's like spinning around, and her movements are very fluid and flowing. She stops behind Pim, leans down, and you smell wonderful. And sort of caresses your neck, and I'd love to see what all your hair looks like as she walks away and lets your
Making me
hair sort
cringe.
of drop.
That's not
Creepy
creepy
as
at all.
hell.
As someone
And
that
she
hates to
look-
be touched IRL, that just is like, oh, like what?
The fuck did it just go?
And
I walk over
she
to-
stops at the doorway before she leaves, and she looks back, and it doesn't cost you anything either. Not like the rest of those humans. And walks out.
I walk over to Pim real quick. I think she wants to make you go bald. She wants all your hair.
I don't think so.
Mm. Mm. It was very touchy and physical with everyone. I did not like it. Still don't trust them.
As you're standing outside, Axel, you see the queen has gone down to where she took Zem and is walking back with Zem from his house to where the rest of you are.
Just Zem? Or.
Just Zem.
Them's just got that dumb happy grin on his face.
Zem, you would have been cooked your favorite food from here. Whatever that is,
Ooh.
by your wife.
We definitely
lunch.
had like some bacon and sausage and eggs and her potatoes that are all just like all kinds of face seasonings and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just your classic breakfast.
I thought you said herp potatoes.
So, wait, so what was everybody else eating?
It's like sandwiches, biscuits, just a assortment of like brunch food. Like hand food. Just like light, refreshing snacks, really.
Mm-hmm.
Queen and Zem are approaching. You do see the stupid grin on Zem's face. He looks 10 years younger. Got a little bounce in his
Good
step.
day, isn't it? It's beautiful outside. Air is fresh. How did y'all rest?
Great.
Yeah. It's
How about
fantastic.
you?
It's been so long. Missed my wife dearly. I didn't realize it, but being back in the human world, material plane, you don't remember everything that was here.
That is
Yes,
inadvertently answering your concerns about why Liz didn't remember. When you leave the Feywild, you don't always take your memories with you.
Meow.
The
Zem, when
monk's
you
not
get the
sufficient,
chance,
so we're good. Yeah, Pim.
when you get the chance, we want to talk to you.
Oh, of course. Like now?
the queen.
We have the queen here.
The queen's like,
Like,
I can give you some privacy if you need.
It's not urgent.
we'll connect later.
Like now?
Like that. Okay, queen, can we have 5 minutes?
Of course. I'll be right back. I'll have my assistant come with me. And she stops before she leaves. I'm sorry if she's a bit much. She doesn't get consorts as often as some of the others, so we have to hold back her urges sometimes. Leaves.
Oh no, she's great.
Pim's a
I'm
$1
sure the.
bean.
Hey. You know, it's a fairy.
What did he say? I didn't even hear what you said.
He said Pim's a $1 bean.
I say out loud, urges. What urges? To like eat someone?
Suddenly he's intrigued.
To eat someone? Because I have those. That's how I got these eyes.
Yeah, she then closes the door and floats away.
Floats away.
Hello, friends. What's up?
Hi. It seems like you had a great night.
It was, like I said, very, very nice to be home again.
Very
I'm
nice.
Sure. Very nice. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yes, and when I was younger, I stumbled through here, and I was supposed to be doing a research assignment for some school, but you know how that works. And wound up finding my wife here, Saisa. Beautiful. We had a few kids. My son has perished. And my daughter, she's still here with us, Ren. So, I lived a lifetime here. It's bizarre being back here, honestly.
I'm glad you gained some memories of what was lost before.
Feywild does, well, wild things.
Well, we wanted to talk to you because we were talking last night about everything going on, and we just wanted to know your opinion on everything that has happened and if you think everyone is telling the truth and if Liz is actually related to you.
A lot of it is still bits and pieces fuzzy, but I do remember a good portion. It was 40 plus years ago, at least in our time. And, you know, the human body doesn't age well, especially with this mind of mine. But, yeah, I do recognize my wife and daughter. Daughter's definitely older now, though. She was just a little sprite when I left.
Okay, so you believe everything that they're saying here? You don't think that they're trying to lie or trick us in any way?
Well, if they wanted us dead, I think they would have killed us before we got in.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, we were also wondering to like continue on. Are you wanting to bring Liz with us or keep her here?
That is
And
up
do
to
you
her
want- and
mother.
Do you want to leave?
That is up
Yeah.
to her mother.
And what about you? Do you want to leave?
That is something I'm not sure of. I'm overwhelmed right now. That I can't answer for now. I am more than willing to get some help done around here.
Okay, well, we'll stay another day. And tonight, when you're with your wife, you need to talk to her about what you guys want to do with the granddaughter.
Yes. Well, she is a young girl, at least on the plane there, but who knows what she can do here. The Fae does do wild things, but I don't know. What benefit would she have for us to bring along?
It's more so if you want to bring her along yourself, to have
Well,
her with you.
she's safe here. She's at home with family.
Yeah, I think we tend to forget exactly how old she is, since she's very mature and has been with us a while, but she's just a young girl.
She's not young if she's Faye, though. Well,
Yeah.
by looks.
Okay, so we should leave her here then.
And as you say that, the door opens up. Couldn't help it over here, but leave who where? As the queen comes back in.
Eavesdropping?
You here?
Oh, I would never eavesdrop. And she says it with a smirk, and it's obvious that she's lying.
Yeah, sir, sweetie.
Are you sassing the queen?
At that, her eyes get hard. She looks at you and... I am not a sweetie to you.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know.
Goodbye.
And
See you
you
on
see
the
her
afterlife.
regain her composure, and for
Sorry
a moment,
for being that rude to you, queen.
for a moment, her white wings turned like a dark, deep, like gray. And as she regains her composure, they are white again, like pure white. I think it's about time you guys start to all earn maybe some more privileges here. We do have a little contest that we need help setting up for, if you could help. It's out in the out at the platform out there. It's the stage.
A contest.
Yes.
Kind of contest.
And if you help quickly enough, you'll be able to participate as well. So it'll be great to see. I appreciate you helping. And doesn't wait for you to respond. Just exits. And as she leaves, the smell of fresh baked cookies is in the air. You're piecing together
It's
now
like,
that she's
"You heard
the
the
one
lady,
that
get a
smells
move
like
on."
cookies.
She is not one to make angry.
I'm just seeing with Catman giving her a sass.
What are you saying, Thad? Realize what?
Oh, she is the thing that smells like fresh baked cookies. It's not like
queen.
yeah, the queen is.
Yeah.
The queen.
With
She knows the way.
with Zem saying, "That's it. Gotta move on." That's where we're gonna end for the night. We'll pick up next session with the setting up for the contest.
Feel like the queen hates me right now.
So that's why they have us there. Whatever this said contest is. If I had to guess, they're going to make us fight each other.
Oh no.
Well, that's
Oh, you
not fair
did
because they
it.
took your swords away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have ours though.
They just take my swords. I have my bag and stuff too.
You have your bag and stuff, just not your weapons.
Not even though I have weapons that aren't equipped that are in my bag.
They're not in your bag anymore.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I understand.
He's like, what about the knife in my boot? Oh, that's not food.
They just stripped him and took everything.
My prison wallet. Oh, that's... they took that too.
Shit.
My favorite socks.
All right, that is it for the night, guys. Thank you for listening and watching. I appreciate you. If you haven't already, like and follow or subscribe, depending on which platform you're on. I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot, but thank you. And I hope that you have a good evening, everybody. Or morning. I guess it's morning for me now. So good rest of the day, whatever time you're watching.